Hi, so this is another video. It's not easy for me to make because I don't know always what to say, and this is the truth. But over time I learned that you don't need to think so much about what you're saying. Even though it's not easy, you do your best, you do what you can, and that's often enough. So your best attempt is often enough, your best authentic attempt, because that's all I can do anyway, right? My best authentic attempt. So I'm not saying I'm perfect or that it's easy, but I'm saying I'm doing the best I can with what I know now and everything. But I often remind myself I don't have to tense. I can relax. And I don't have to be perfect. I can be. So right now I don't really know what to say. That's the honest thing I can say. But there's something liberating about when you share that, because it means you have nothing to hide. You're not afraid of judgment. So right now I'm trying to hold on. But I don't need to hold on. Any expression should be allowed, and from one perspective, it should be allowed. So, as I said, it's not easy to be authentic because you often don't know what to say in the moment. Because when you're authentic, you share, often means you share vulnerable, or you share just what is on your mind right now, or what you are feeling right now. And those could be dangerous things because they put you on display. But sometimes being authentic also means to go along with a play or act, because first of all, is an Hollywood actor inauthentic? And second of all, isn't life a play? Doesn't everybody play some kind of role, or isn't every personality a role? I mean, it has to be. I mean, because your authentic qualities are some kind of role, if you want or not. They will make you into some character. That's maybe also what it means, building character. So being authentic doesn't mean that you are undefined, because as soon as you're defined, you are some role. So I don't know where exactly I wanted to go with that, but it's something I felt makes sense here. Yeah, it's something I felt makes sense here. Because I'm a relaxed guy. I'm not trying to hold on to anything. So for me it's not a problem to not hold on, let's say. It's the role I have to play, if you will. You can say like that. You could say it's not easy to not hold on to anything on one level, because it's not easy. I can tell you it's not easy. That's all I can say, because not everything needs a precise explanation, because oftentimes when we try to explain something, we are missing the point that we are trying to make. So I don't know exactly where I want to go with that. I am more like saying what's on my mind, because I feel like that's the way how most recent that's because I feel like that's the way how most relevant things are created, when you don't try to control it as much, but you more let it flow. So it's more, for me it's more like not trying to control as much, more letting it flow. I am open and transparent, but not with everything, of course, because I don't need to explain that, obviously. everybody needs private space, and yeah, as I said, I don't need to explain that, obviously. But yeah, in what I share, being honest and transparent, so I can talk about what's happening, for example, or what, well, I can share what this person has is going on in this person and their, let's say, struggles and thought processes. But I can't share everything about my life. Everybody needs some healthy boundaries. And just because you're authentic doesn't mean that you don't have healthy boundaries. So being authentic doesn't mean you are exposing everything. Being authentic means that you share what you can share without second thought, so that you can talk natural, let's say, without the need to constantly hold yourself back or adjust yourself, because this, what you're sharing, is authentic, and so it doesn't need to run through a filter. And of course, this is a learning experience, because when you were trained very long in one thing, then it might take some time to readjust to healthy boundaries and expression. So yeah, it's okay that I share uncertainty. For example, I don't know what to say right now, or because it's no reason to panic. You don't have to panic if you don't know what to say, because what's the big deal? Worse things have happened in the past than a person not knowing what they are saying. So, for example, yeah, I don't have to dread it. I don't have to dread it. It's quite a natural human thing that you don't always have the right words. It's a very natural thing, and it's a change of perspective from somebody doing something to being that somebody who is doing it. So you are the one who is doing it. You are the one who is in the process of becoming authentic, and who is in the process of expressing different things. You are the one who is self-reflecting and learning and everything. And you can be that one without problem, without shame, without guilt. You can be that one. So there's no shame in being unfinished. So that's what it is. There's no shame in if you don't have the right words to say. You can even say, I don't have the right words right now for the situation, because you're not, it doesn't bother you as much anymore as it used to. And this is also some development that took place, and also that is fine, because we are always developing. So I'm not saying it's easy, because it takes effort and courage and some form of meditation. So you have to be calm at times when a storm is coming. That's a skill you have to learn over time. So I'm not saying it's easy, but it's okay. It's okay that way. When you allow yourself to be unfinished and in development, and you are okay with that, even though you are struggling, maybe not visibly on the outside, but on the inside you have some conflict that's taking place. That's okay. That's totally fine, because we all have that as humans, and it's just that you don't mistake yourself anymore for somebody who you're not. You know who you are and who you're not, and that's what matters. That's your honest attempt, That's your honest attempt, your best attempt. And your best attempt is often enough. Your best attempt is often enough. So that's what I'm doing. This is my best attempt at being authentic, because for everybody it means a little bit different. And this is my attempt. Everybody has to make their own attempt. And yeah, as I said, it's about not getting confused who you are and who you're not. I mean, confusion can take place, that's okay, but you have to recognize who you are and who you're not in the moment. It's very present because you have to be kind of aware. That's why, for example, meditation is important, because it teaches you to become quite aware of what's going on. And that's also what I often attempt. I am attempting to become aware of what's going on inside me and everything, and sharing it with you. That's also what I'm doing. So that's all good and fine. So the video has come to quite some length. So I feel like it might be a good place to stop now. And yeah, also this is my uncertainties sometimes. Don't know how long I should make the video, but I would say it's now a good place to stop. So I am doing that now. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye.